Some the modes of material. Very wonderful example given in the scriptures. Once Narad Rishi, he was traveling. Narad was traveling, and he came from the spiritual world. Narad Rishi is such a spaceman. He can go anywhere without flight. He does not in flight. He can go anywhere. So he came on the earth. He saw there was a Brahman. Maybe you have heard this example. So Brahman, because Brahman in the modes of goodness, those who are in the modes of goodness, they perform 6 types of duties. Pathan, yajan, yajan, dan, pratigya. Pathan. He studies the Vedas, the scriptures. He teaches the scripture. Yajan, he performs sacrifice. He teaches sacrifice. He takes charity. He gives charity. These are the Brahminical qualifications. Brahman cannot do business. Brahman cannot work. But Brahman cannot become a sweeper. Brahman cannot become a driver. Brahman performs 6 kinds of activity. But devotee of Krishna called Vaishnava, who they are above the Brahman. They can clean the floor, they can do business, they can work, they can polish shoes. Krishna bhajane nahi jati kuladi vichar. Jai bhaje sei pad. Those who are performing devotional service unto the lotus feet of Krishna, he is not considering. There is no consideration is coming from lowest caste, from upper, from here. Jai bhaje sei pad abhakta hin char. So anyone performing devotional service unto the lotus is a great person. Even Brahman, if he is not devotee of Krishna, he is not great. He is a lower person. If he is abhakt, he is the lowest person. Therefore, it is said, Sat karma nipuno pipra mantra tantra visarada. Even Brahmans, they are expert there in 6 activities, whatever I mentioned. If he is not devotee of Krishna, he cannot become a spiritual master. The Narada Rishi is spiritual master of the whole world. He was traveling. He came on the earth. When his Brahman saw him, because he's a Brahman, immediately he recognized him. Oh, he's Narada Rishi coming. He offered obeisance to Narada. He was Brahman, but he was not Jnana Vasit Chetasa. He was not situated into his constitutional position. So he told Narada Rishi, where are you going? Narada Rishi told, I am going to Vaikuntha Lok to see Narayan. Oh, very nice. You came here to hear, wonderful. Please, can you ask Narayan when my turn will come to see him there in Vaikuntha Lok? I am suffering due to different types of misery, birth, death, old age, and disease. So much anxiety. I have to get up early in the morning, look for Dachina, this and that. So many problems, so much problem, even for Brahmanas. And Brahmins are very proud. Sattvam nirmalatvam. It very looks like very nirmal, clean. But because they are attached with knowledge, they become very proud. I am Brahman. So he told, when I will come. Okay, no problem, I will ask from Narayan when I see him. Then after talking with Brahman, discussing with him, he proceeded. He saw under one banyan tree, one shoemaker called Mochi, shoemaker Paul Singh, shoes are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. And he's working and chanting. He's not reading Vedas, but chanting the name of Krishna. He's a devotee of Krishna. Although he's touching the skin, but chanting the name of Krishna. And he's more than Brahman. So, in social point of view, he's untouchable. But in spiritual point of view, he's not untouchable. And not untouchable. Because anyone chanting the name of Krishna, yad jihvagre nam tubhyam tepas tapastu susno arya. Lord Kapil describes anyone chanting the name of Krishna, he has taken bath in the holy river in previous life. He has performed all kinds of austerity, all brothers, everything he has done. That's why holy name is on his tongue. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Allahabad, and Allahabad is said there is no Allahabad, very big place. There, three rivers meet there, Mother Ganges, Yamuna, and Saraswati. And Kumbh Mela is there, millions and millions of people get together like one city. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came there, Allahabad. And Rup Goswami came to see him. Rup Goswami came to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at Allahabad. Then Rup Goswami, when he saw this, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is chanting Hare Krishna loudly, millions and millions of people are following him. And somebody rolling on the ground, somebody crying, all that, he saw everything. Oh, it is said there is no flood came, three river meet, still there is no flood. Never came in past times, up to now. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, flood, Krishna, there was a flood of Krishna, love of Krishna. Flood. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was distributing freely. He's not a patra, bicha. He was not thinking who's qualified, who's not qualified. And everybody drowning the love of Krishna. Rup Goswami even saw, he's surprised. He's surprised, immediately he offered obeisance saying, Namo Mahabhadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayati. He's most munificent incarnation. Who can give love, his own love freely distributed? It's Mahabhadanyaya. Then so many people, he decided, I will come later on. I don't want disturbing. When Sankirtan Jug is finished, then Rup Goswami with his younger brother Anupam, he came, he offered up a sense, recited this verse, Namo Mahabhadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayati. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namini Gaurat Tushena. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he embraced him. And after some time, Vallabh Bhatt, founder of Pushti Marg, Vallabh Bhatt came. And when Vallabh Bhatt came, Vallabh Bhatt was a very learned person, not ordinary personality, very learned, very respectful, and very famous in those areas. very famous, Vallabhacharya. That time he was not Acharya, his name was Vallabhacharya. So then Rup Goswami offered obeisances to Vallabhacharya, Vallabha. And Vallabh, but he wanted to embrace Rup Goswami. Rup Goswami started running. He told, don't touch me, don't touch me. I am untouchable. Rup Goswami, he was very humble, very meek. Although Rup Goswami from the Saswat Brahman family, but he was working as a finance minister in the kingdom of Nawab Hussain Shah, Muslim. So he was thinking, I'm untouchable. I'm working Muslim. But he told, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was seeing, he told Vallabhacharya, Vallabha, no, you are perfect Brahman. If you touch him, you will become dirty. Just he pointed, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wanted to know the consciousness of Vallabhacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When he told you, how can you touch him? He's a very dirty person. You are perfect Brahman, very neat and clean. Then Vallabhacharya quoted this verse. Te pusta paste susno. How he all the time Rupa Goswami chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. How he can be untouchable? Those who are not chanting the name of Krishna, they are untouchable. They are untouchable. He is chanting more than Brahman, very purified, very pure person. Same thing when Mochi was polishing the shoes and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. He's not untouchable. Therefore, Arche Murti Siddhati Guru Sanarmati, Vaishnaver Jati Buddhi. Vaishnaver, we should not want any devotee, either from Brahman or from untouchable. Anyone, if he becomes a devotee, we should not think he is from this caste, he is from this, that is a great offense. And those who think like this, their destination is in hell. Naraki, this word is used. Narak means hell. So when we should not think this is Indian sannyasi, this is American sannyasi, this is black sannyasi, this is black. No, there's a great offense. Rupa Goswami says, Krishna yasya girim manasadriyet. Anyone chanting one name of Krishna, we should respect in the mind. Whoever does not matter. Krishna yasya girim manasadriyet. Vikshat chet prat bhi bhajanti sam. Anyone following the rules and regulations and chanting round and taking initiation, we have to offer our sensitivity. But anyone free from the duality and criticism, we must take lesson from it. This is etiquette. This is etiquette. We should love Krishna conscious philosophy while chanting Hare Krishna, while performing devotional service. There will be less chance to commit offense. So when Narayana reached, oh, this Mochi became very happy. He became very happy, started dancing. Just see. When some senior devotee comes, we should become very happy, receive him very nicely. Oh, now senior person has come. I will get a chance of service. I will get a chance of hearing. We save our time from our working, from our business, to hear from him, to serve him, to associate with him. That is the etiquette. So when Mochi, shoemaker, saw Narasi came, oh, he stopped soon. Honestly. Immediately started jumping like a festival, with his gamcha raising, dancing, very happy. Oh, I saw the sweet person. I saw the present. Aksho phalam tvadarshi darshanam hi. Jiva phalam tvadarshi kirtanam. Perfection of eyes to see a devotee. Perfection of a tongue to glorify the devotee. Perfection of body to serve the devotee. So durlabha bhagavata is very, very difficult to get a pure devotee of Krishna. Very devotee. Very. We are very difficult to pay a devotee. We can get money. We can get everything. Everything we can get. Very difficult to get it. So durlabha bhagavata. So, but when we see devotee, we have to appreciate. Just like Mochi. Same thing, Naimisaradi. When Sud Goswami came, all the rishis, they were performing sacrifice. Immediately they stopped. Now devotee has come. Sud Goswami, I have to hear from. Same thing when Narasi, Mochi saw immediately. He became very happy. I will hear the pastimes of Krishna from mouth of Narasi to associate. Then he respect him, he offered up senses, he served with him, Naradasi. Then he started discussing about Krishna. I asked, where are you traveling, how you are coming? They know, Naradasi is going anywhere, only Krishna Katha. Krishna Katha, no other business. So we have find out a devotee who has no other business, only one business. Krishna, he distributes knowledge of Krishna. So Narasi, then he asked, from here, where are you going, sir? Where are you going? He told, I am going to Narayan. Oh, very wonderful. You are going to see directly. You will see his Leela pastimes directly. And please, I am passing since long time Suji. Ask him when my number will come direct in his service. Although all the service are good as Krishna, still devotee desires directly to serve Krishna. There is no difference between Krishna, his name, his service, his absolute truth. But still devotee direct to, I want to talk with Krishna, I want to sit with Krishna, I want to dance with Krishna. That is devotee, the desire. So he has a desire, I'll go, I'll participate direct pastimes of Narayan, serve there. He told, okay, no problem, I'll ask. When Narad went there, he asked, he saw all Narada offer obeisance, Lakshmi, goddess of fortune, was massaging his lotus feet. Then Narayan asked, how is Narada, everything okay? Then after discussing, he told everything is okay, but two persons asked same questions. One Brahman, one shoemaker. Brahman, he was reading 4 Vedas, and shoemaker was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Then what is the question? Question both ask, when my number will come to serve you directly. Narayan told, this shoemaker, after leaving his body, Mochi, he will come to me. I don't know, Brahmana man will come. He's surprised. Narasi is surprised. Hare, Brahman is modes of goodness. He's reading 4 Vedas. Perfect Brahman. Yes, yes. How is it possible? He will not come. Okay, when you will able to know. When they ask what Narayan was performing, which pastime he was doing, you can tell Narayan is passing elephant through the needle, hole of the needle. through the eyes of needle. Then you'll be able to know. Narad could understand. Narayan started chanting, came. First he saw the Brahman. When he saw the Brahman, he asked, Narad, you came very soon. Very soon, very nice. So what is the message for me? He told, okay, Narayan himself does not know where he will go there. Okay. Did you ask? Yes, I asked. How is possible? Maybe you did not ask. No, I asked. So, okay, if you saw Narayan, what he was doing? He was passing elephant through the eyes of needle. Oh, I know very well. You did not go there. How is possible? Elephant, how can? Not possible. He had no faith, no Shraddha. Bhagavad Gita says, asadhana punsa dharma se asya parantapa aprapya mam nivartante mritu sansar vartaman. Those who have no faith, he cannot enter into the process of devotional service. He cannot become a devotee of Krishna. Where is the question of going back home by God? Therefore, beginning is faith, Shraddha. Shraddha is very important. Shraddha means Shraddha on the word of Krishna, God. Shraddha on saintly person, godly person. I have faith, little faith. You need little faith in the beginning. Oh, these are Krishna is God. Oh, very nice. They are devotee of Krishna. They will inquire. Sadhu Sang means hearing, inquiring. When you start inquiring, sadhus are very clever. Sadhus want everyone become a devotee of Krishna. That is their desire. They always want to. Krishna always in their mind, machitta, madgad prana, bodhayanta parasparam. Always kathayanti cha mam nityam tusayanti cha. Always thinking about Krishna with great force. They are preaching Krishna consciousness with great determination. And they are happy with this. They don't go for a picnic, for other purpose. That is called pure devotee of Krishna. They are fully satisfied. Niskam Krishna Bhakta Ateva Sam. Because they have no other desire. They have no other desire. Mukta Sangasya. They are free from all material desire. They are happy. They always glorify. So we have to associate such a sadhu. When associate, automatically our devotional service automatically starts. Automatically. Krishna prema jana mula hai sadhu sang. Krishna prema jana mein se puna ang. Janma, root of love is association of sadhu. When love appears, what happens? You have to relish in the association of sadhu. In the beginning, we chant Hare Krishna to clear our doubts, clear anarthas, so many things. When we attain perfection in chanting, we chant with devotee dance and chant the relish. We relish. That is process. So this Brahman has no Shraddha, no faith. He thinking God is like ordinary. I cannot put elephant into the needle of eyes of needle. How God will put it? Not possible. He does not know. Ano aniyan, mahato mahiyan. He does not know God's power. He does not know. Then Naras could understand. He's Brahman. That's why he's not qualified to eat. Then he came to Mochi, shoemaker. Again, he became very happy. Oh, he's not asking when I come, go there. He's asking, please describe the pastimes of Narayan. I want to hear really. That it is. Devotee, they don't want their liberation. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam, va jagadish kamay. Mam janmani ahaituki bhakti ahaituki toy. Birth after birth, birth after birth. They want only serve Krishna. So he does not want mukti, liberation. Although liberation stands on the door of devotees, but he does not want. He wants only serve Krishna. So he wanted, please tell me what pastimes Krishna is, Narayana is performing there. I want to hear. A hearing is very important. Samantam sadhaya nityam granatas swacheshtam kalin not dirghena Bhagavan piste. Sadhaya, somebody hears with rapt attention, full attention. Immediately Krishna enters from ear into the heart. He appears. He appears. So hearing very important. So he wanted to hear. Please describe the pastimes, Krishna. I want to hear. He was very greedy to hear. Mochi. Then Narsi started describing. Oh, I saw he was performing wonderful pastimes. He was passing elephant through the eyes of leader. After hearing, oh, my Lord is such a great. Mochi started dancing, dancing, dancing. Such a great, my Lord can do such work. And are surprised. All the symptoms of devotional emotion appear in the body of Mochi. Are hearing. Only one word. He's passing the elephant through the needle of eyes of needle. Hearing this thing, oh, how greatness, Narayan's greatness, he remembered. All the emotion started coming. Emotion. And after seeing surprise, oh Mochi, Shoemaker, how do you believe? Why not? Why not? He can do any work. He's God. I am sitting under the banyan tree, and each fruits has unlimited, so many seeds, small, and small seed, this big one. If it's possible, a small seed, why not? He can pass elephant through the eyes of needle. This is called faith. Sadhavan jana hai bhakti adhika. Those who have faith, they are fit candidate for devotional service. Therefore, when we chant Hare Krishna, we should chant full faith. This Krishna's name is not different from Krishna. By chanting the name of Krishna, we'll get everything. Everything. Our anarthas will be clear. Now, like a touch stone, Nam Chinta Mani Prakarah, Chaitanya Ras Vigrah, Purna Nityo Suddh Mukto, Abhinnatam Namna. Nam Chintamani. This name is a Chintamani, touchy stone. Just like touchy stone, if you touch any type of iron, turns into gold. And Abhinnatam Namanamina is not different from Krishna. Our heart will be clean. Everything keeps. So some person, if he heard this, I heard from some devotees. So then he had touchy stone. Somebody, sadhu, gave him touchy stone. Thought, okay, became very happy. If I I will make gold. He want to test immediately. He saw anywhere. He not seeing any iron. So he saw one tank, iron tank. He threw in the pool of the water. Iron tank, he pulled. He threw inside. He's waiting. Now this iron tank turned into gold. It's seeing, he's seeing. He's not, he thought, okay, there is no turn. Iron tank does not become gold. Then he went to sadhus. Oh, you cheated me. You cheated me. What happened? So I threw the tank, but tank is not transferring into gold. This means this touchy stone is fake, duplicate. Sadhu told, okay, can you go to check in the tank? There is some mud is there, some dirt is there. He went, if he touches in the iron, then turn to gold. If mud is there, how it can be gold? Same thing, Krishna, when we chant the holy name, our heart is muddy. What is mud? Lust, anger, greed, envy, so many things there. So holy name first cleanses this thing, then will make us gold. First cleanse, that is first duty. It's not immediately will become gold. No, take time. Take time. It will take little time. So this is okay. The holy name, such a powerful devotional service, just like Mochi, was not affected. He was not in, maybe he is touching soup, but he was not in ignorance. He is not in ignorance. He beyond most of material nature. He was. So this is different. This is different. The devotee can perform any work which is satisfying Krishna, which is their only business. There is no inferior and superior on a spiritual plane. Superior, inferior, on material. Therefore, we should chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Eat Krishna prasadam and do our work, and Krishna will take care of us. Hare Krishna. Any question, any comment? Ask some questions. Yes.
You spoke about the importance.
You want to ask some questions?
Importance of Shraddha.
Yeah.
While chanting. One of the offenses is to instruct a faithless person for the glories of the holy name. So at what point during preaching?
We don't describe. No, we describe holy name, but we don't describe the glories of holy name to non-devotees. We speak the greatness of God, how material nature working under the direction of instruction of God. So when they start hearing and believing, hearing means they have little faith. Then you can explore it. Somebody started hearing you, this means you have developed faith. Then gradually we give Mahamam. We give Mahamam, we say chant Hare Krishna. But we don't describe the glory of holy name in the beginning. We describe the glories of Krishna, how it's God, how it's working material nature, how it's created everything. But when he develops faith, we introduce chanting. And when he starts chanting, this means faith increases. Later on, he will hear glory of. Because when we start chanting, so he feels ready, then he wants to know. That time you can describe. In the beginning, if you describe, then you will not be able to chant because you got your offense. So we don't describe glory, but we tell everybody chant Hare Krishna. Very nice. Chant Hare Krishna. Because if we start hearing you, then it will be. Hearing means you have development in faith. You okay? Just like we do Harinam. When we do Harinam on the street, we don't describe glory of holiness. But we can see some person will follow you. This means he had some faith. Then we give them book, we give them chant. Any other questions? Mataji, you have any questions? No question.
Prabhuji, I just wanted to reconfirm again. So it means that no one is really born a Brahmin as such.
There is no question of born.
Born, okay, you grow to be.
Brahmana has children. They have children, but all children are ignorant. Shastra says, Janmana Jayate Sutra. Any child which takes birth as a student. Ignorance. By training, somebody can. There is no question of born, but Brahman's children have the advantage to become very easily. Just like your son, he has advantage to become devotee. He is not sure he will become,
Yes.
but he has advantage because mother is devotee, father is devotee. But unless he becomes devotee, he will not recognize as a devotee. Same thing, Brahman's children have advantage to become easily Brahman. But unless he becomes Brahman, he will not be recognized. That is. So, any more question, Kumarji? No question?
There's a question from the Zoom. Okay, Arya Govinda Prabhuji is saying wonderful class. Dhanur Pranam to you. And how to develop unflinching faith like the Kobla? How do we develop?
Unflinching faith can be developed to associate a devotee who had unflinching. Unflinching faith can be developed from a person who had unflinching faith. You can associate by associating an unflinching faithful devotee, you can develop. Otherwise, not. By our sadhana, we cannot develop unflinching faith. By the mercy of the devotee, we can develop. Just like somebody had weak faith, if you are associating with him, then your faith will not increase. Because if I have 100 shillings, you want me from 1,000 shillings, how much? I have to ask a person who has 10,000 shillings, then he will be able to give me 1,000. Same thing, those who have faith and unflinching faith, we have to associate with such a devotee. Then you get attracted. You like to do like this, like this, like this. Just like somebody chanting one round. If you associate only person who chants one round, then you will not get encouragement to chant 10 rounds. But you are chanting, somebody chanting 2 rounds, 4 rounds. Oh, thank you so much, Lord. Let me buy 16 like this.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, you talked about Gunatita. Someone was continuing the movement here is to fall down. How can he maintain stiffness so that he will not
When fall down means somebody performing user service on the platform of material nature. Is not above material. Those who are above material nature, they will never. not possible. So therefore, those who had not above the modes of material nature, they should become very careful, systematically to whom to associate, whom to not associate, how to use things, everything, very strictly follow sadhana. Sadhan and sadh. Sadhan means practice, sadhan means perfection. When you attain perfection, just like you are going Mombasa, accident is on the road. When you reach Mombasa, there is no accident. There will be accident because you have reached your destination. You are sitting in the room, best question of accident. When you are in the car, there are chances of accident. So those who are practicing, there are chances to accident. When you are driving on rail road, you are not mistake somebody come and hit your car. Follow? But if you reach on destination, there is no question. Same thing. Those who are practicing devotional service, there are always chances of accident. So he should be very careful. If you are careful, then Krishna will help. When careless, just like if you describe like saving, if you are careless, it will cut. If you're careful, you can save very nice. Clear? Any other questions? So if there is no question, Mother, you can start. So okay, you can sing this prayer.
Namaste Narashivaya. श्री श्री नरसिंह भगवान की, महाराज 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 की, श्री प्रभुपाद की, गौर हरि प्रेमानंदे।